Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Fallout 4. Now, you may be wondering, what are we doing back at the military checkpoint? Well, despite what I said last time, let's see, where did this one? Is there? No, I think we had. Which one was it? Maybe we didn't actually have one from there. No, we didn't. Anyway, because last time I said that we would either go towards the castle and do that, or we would go and do Covenant. So I was 100% going to do Covenant, but I was looking through it because I remember that there was like a lot of weird crap to do with it, because Covenant is a settlement you can get, and it's a rather nice settlement. But the thing is you have to be a fairly evil prick to get it as a settlement, right? But if you aren't an evil prick, when you get it as a settlement, there is a huge. Oh, fuck me! What the hell? Well, we'll do that later. I want to go to Quincy. Uh, there's a huge amount of. Actually, I don't want it marked. And I know that this is like 10 feet away from where we are. So, uh, but yeah, a lot of stuff will be marked as still marked as owned, unlike when you normally take over a. Because when you normally take over a settlement, everything, even if it was previously owned by inhabitants there, most of the time those inhabitants were raiders, which don't get stuff marked as owned anyway. Or they're settlers that have now joined you, therefore it's not marked as owned. Unfortunately, if you're not an evil prick, there's a lot of deaths. And, hey, I can make that statue. And, it does that thing where just because a character's dead doesn't mean they don't own stuff, which obviously doesn't make much sense, but, whatever. So, while I don't want to be an evil prick, I also
Someone
would...
there? I can hear you. Get me out of this thing.
Oh, I know this. Oh, okay. I remember this. I haven't done this in a long time.
Is someone in there?
Let me out.
Who are you?
My name is Billy. Please. I've been trapped in here for so long.
How did you end up in there?
I hid in here to get away from the bombs. But there isn't a handle on the inside, and it's really dark in here.
The bombs were over 200 years ago. You're that old?
I don't know how long I've been in here. A long time, though. A really long time. Please. I don't want to die in here.
Okay. I'll let you out.
Yes. I've been stuck in here for so long. Hurry up. Shoot the door off.
That's a bit much.
My legs are so stiff. Everything's so different. I guess I was in there for a really long time. What do I do now?
So, what's the story with you and that fridge?
It happened so long ago, back before everything got wrecked. When I heard the sirens, I tried to find someplace safe. When everything started to shake and fall apart, I just crawled inside. When it got quiet again, I tried to get out, but there isn't a handle on the inside. I just want to go home. Can you help me? Please?
Where did you live?
Quincy, but I don't know how to get there. Everything's so different. It's all blown up. I just want to find out what happened to my mom and dad.
Hang on, let me look this one up, because he is asking to go to Quincy, which is where we're heading. But I want to say that that's not where you should take him. But I don't remember if you need to take him to Quincy or not. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then let's go find your home.
Keep up, pal. We got an adventure ahead of us.
Thanks. I live in Quincy. Or at least, I used to. But I don't know how to get there. Everything's so different. It's all blown up. It's really bright out. I
All right.
haven't seen the
So,
sun in so...
yeah, in 200 years. So yeah, they actually need to, because he lives in Quincy, but he actually lives in a separate location. Unfortunately, all the way on the other side of Quincy,
long.
and we're gonna attempt to get there by going around. It'll be a little bit of a pain, but we should be able to
Don't let
manage
the
it.
fishmen get me.
Well, why are you running towards them then? Oh god, is that a Mirelurk King? It is. I popped that shell clean off.
Really want this to be the last mug you see?
I hate how crap the loot from
That's the
Mirelurks
last of them.
are. I don't want to get too close to that, because I don't want it to be marked. In fact, I'm just going to keep quick saving. Because since I have the Aqua Boiper, Billy's a ghoul and Valentine's a synth, that means that we don't need to let's see, what do you got legendary? Hunter's missile launcher. I keep getting these stupid hunter weapons, and it's like, oh, it does more damage against animals. It's like, great, yay. And on things like a missile launcher. Now, granted, I do believe that like Mirelurks count as animals. Why wouldn't they? Yao Gui, which can be fairly difficult, count as animals, and what's the other one? The Deathclaw. I think they all count as animals, but I'm not 100% sure on any of that. So, well, there's some gunfire going over there, but I don't care. We need to turn in a little bit, and then we can just come at Quincy from the south instead of the north like we were going to. But yeah, I decided, screw it, let's do Quincy, because I was talking about it last part, saying it's like a huge location. It might be this house here, I guess, right? Yeah, because it's such a huge location, I didn't want to do it. But you know what? We have most of the Eddie Winter tapes already, and Valentine has got to be getting close to giving us that quest. Although I might want to look that up, because is it possible that I was just thinking it might be possible that that quest can't trigger until we do.
Mom? Dad? Are you in there? Billy! Billy?
Son? Is that really you?
It's me. It's really me.
Oh my god! We thought you were dead.
What happened to you? You're all burned up like me.
We're ghouls, Billy. The radiation changed us. Looks like it did the same thing to you.
Don't worry about it, Billy. Your dad and I don't care what you look like. We still love you.
I love you too, Mom. I missed you guys. It's been so long.
You there.
In the house. I want those ghouls, especially that kid. You can give him up peaceful like, or die trying to save him.
Why does he want me?
Oh my god, they want Billy!
They won't take us, Carol. At least not alive. Billy, get upstairs.
The house is empty. Looks like they left in a hurry.
God damn it! All right, boys, we're heading south. Double time!
Shh! Everybody be quiet.
Alright. So that was Bullet.
Hey there.
Thank you for bringing us back our little boy. And saving us from that man.
He's a good kid.
Here, take this. I wish I had more to give you, but we don't have much.
Alright. So that's obviously one way to complete the quest. You can obviously sell out the ghouls. If you say that they're under your protection, you will also still get the positive from Valentine, from Nick there. But you'll have to fight Bullet, which I think... Billy probably can't die because he's a kid. His parents might be able to, I'm not sure. But if you don't take quite so much of a roundabout route to get here, you can in fact run into Bullet earlier, and he'll offer to buy Billy. Now, I think you obviously have the chance of killing Bullet then and there, if you want to. But I think you can also turn him down, and then he'll show up here anyway. And if we had found him on the way, which, once again, if we hadn't taken such a roundabout route, we may have. Ow.
Who?
Oh, damn, there actually is still somebody above us. I don't actually know how to get up, though. Get into this. Because there is somebody above us, obviously.
What?
But I'm not seeing a way up. Just fucking vaporizing.
Who's there?
No one's here. Some more combat. Yeah, because I know we can go up. I think a piece just like flew right past me. But yeah, I know we can make it up because there's another enemy up there that we haven't got.
Lock and load!
And oh, Clint is up there. Ah, fuck. Oh. How do you get up there though? Because yeah, Clint, as you can see there, is in power armor. More sturdy combat armor. Yeah.
Come on, asshole.
Oh wait, I think I see the ramp right there
See him?
to go up. Oh god, he came down. Oh, look at that. He's wearing Minuteman outfit. Okay, I'm not going to bother taking the power armor pieces because I don't remember what all we got back in home. Whoops. I thought that was a box of bobby pins. It was not. Now, there are obviously a lot of bullets flying my way, but thankfully, because I'm up here, it doesn't matter. You can also find that guy without his power armor on, so that you can take it without it being considered stolen. Okay, so that looks to be all of the gunners that are up here. Oh, where'd you... I just... I don't think so, Baker. I saw what you were fucking holding. So yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of raiders or gunners here, and also as you can see, Valentine liked that when I killed that guy, because these are the guys, if you remember our conversations with Preston, and he talked about the Quincy massacre, these are the people who killed all the Minutemen and that were there. So you actually do get affinity points for characters just for killing them. Like, you don't, like, there's no speech checks or nothing. It's just when you kill them. There are a few characters, I don't remember how many, but a few anyway, that will did I get that? Did not. There he is. No, he just has a... See, he's supposed to have a legendary gun on him, actually. But he did not, because, yeah, he's supposed to have a laser rifle called Good Intentions on him. So that's weird. That's very weird that he didn't have it on him. Let's see. Oh. What? Go there. Because there's... Oh, here we go. A flask. You don't see that very often. But a guns and bullets. More critical damage. Guess I'll just mark off the laser rifle even though I didn't get it, because what else am I going to do? Alright, Lieutenant Clint's terminal. Colonel Hollis. Shame I couldn't convince Colonel Hollis to see reason, but the attack plan worked all the same. Once we blew the support on the highway and took the high ground, there was nothing they could do. Garvey managed to escape with a group of the settlers, but the rest was just a bloodbath. I had them capture Colonel Hollis alive so I could prove to my new troops that I'm done with the Minutemen. Even when I put the barrel to his head, he still refused to see that this is just how the world works. If you want to bring order out of the chaos, you need strength to do it. The Minutemen don't have it anymore. The gunners do. Captain West assures me that the troops he's given me in exchange for breaking the siege will obey the chain of command, but two of the more senior troops are proving difficult. Preston. The detachment I sent after Garvey returned yesterday. They managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains. Tessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. Colonel Hollis was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly is going to be leading a counterattack with a bunch of wounded women and children. They didn't have any children. So this is about Tessa and Baker. We've gotten our main camp set up on the freeway here, so we can't be taken the way the Minutemen were, and I managed to get the radio tied into an old tower to establish contact with the GNN. Tessa and Baker had a long talk with Captain West, and while Baker has fallen into line, Tessa seems to be even more subordinate. Now that we're pretty well established and the troops are done setting up camp, I'm going to have to find other work for them to do. If they're busy, Tessa won't have time to rile them up. Maybe if I can keep her out of camp for a while, the others will follow Baker's lead and stop questioning my commands. Captain West also said to check with the medic to get my blood type tattooed. Seems unnecessary, but if the gesture will convince them, it's probably worth a bit of pain. Alright, then intel with the quarry. I sent some scouts down the highway to check for any other nearby threats, but the only thing nearby seems to be the quarry up the inlet. Looks to be a group of raiders, but with a good sniping position on the freeway, they wouldn't dare try to start a fight with us. Baker fired off a few rockets down at them, nothing major, just to make sure they know what they're dealing with. I sent Tess out with a squad to scout to the south, mostly to get her out of my hair for a while. They reported that there's not much out there in the marsh other than an old factory. It looks to be inhabited by the Greenskins. They might cause a problem eventually, but for now I don't think we need to pick a fight when we've got prisoners to deal with. Atom Cats. Turns out there's a group living at the garage out on the peninsula, call themselves the Atom Cats, and they seem to be a pretty tight crew. The scouts have reported that their external fortifications are fairly weak, but they have several suits of power armor. Normally I'd say it isn't worth the trouble, but with the troops angry about losing the prisoners, it might be the distraction they need. I don't know what prisoners they lost, by the way. We may find out soon, but yeah, it's very weird that we didn't get the legendary laser rifle that Clint was supposed to have. I don't know what happened there, but oh well. Okay, let's go over here, because based on that explosion earlier, yeah, I was gonna say I am slightly concerned that the dickhead I killed with the fat man rolled down and somebody picked it up, because I was pretty sure that I heard somebody fire that off. So yeah, we've already killed Clint. We've killed Baker. The only one left now that was mentioned by name is Tessa, who I do believe should be here.
What the?
And we'll see if we get her legendary weapon as well. Now, like I said, it's a big place. There's a lot of sub-locations in here, but the vast majority of them have little to nothing in them. Besides just like some random loot.
Yes.
Jet, Molotov, stick. But we won't be worried about it too much. We're obviously going to kill Tessa, see if we can get her weapon. We're obviously going to check out the police station, since that's an actual location within the location. Like it's its own separate location. Fusion cell. More sturdy stuff. Sturgis terminal. Oh, was it Sturgis that we killed at the top? Sturgis garage. Got a new project. I was out visiting some friends of mine down at the Atom Cats garage earlier, and they hooked me up with a sweet deal on a couple suits of power armor. They're in rough shape, but nothing I can't fix up. We had to drag that one back here, since it won't start up at the moment, even with a fresh fusion core. Gotta find some way to thank Benton for helping me out with that. Maybe I can pay off his tab at the hole in the wall. Well, maybe part of his tab anyway. Mom Murphy's vision. Oh, right, Sturgis is the guy from... He's the guy that was with Preston. I fucking forgot about that. I don't like this. Mom Murphy's been holed up in her room since the trader came through. She got a fresh stash of chems, and when I went to make sure she's eating something, she said she's been having the sight again. Said she saw the town surrounded and then overrun. Our people dead in the streets or captured. It sounds crazy, but she's been right about things before, and we were able to convince Jackson to put out a call for the Minutemen. I just hope it's not too late. Colonel Hollis rolled in with the Minutemen yesterday, and man did they ever get here in the nick of time. Took those gunners from behind and had them running for the hills. Marcy's been making a fuss about how few showed up, but the colonel has assured us that others will come. In the meantime, Preston has been helping Sloan and me reinforce the walls. Shame that power armor is on the fritz again. Sure would be a help carrying all that lumber. Sergeant Baker here. Looks like this terminal is still working. Quite the setup that grease monkey's got here. I'm impressed how well Clint's plan worked. Guess I should say Lieutenant Clint. After he blew out the support, we were able to rush up onto the highway itself. With the cover of darkness and the height advantage, we had things wrapped up in under an hour. A group of them managed to slip away. Good thing the lieutenants had a detachment after them, or Tessa may have broken ranks and done it herself. Maybe if we can get these suits of power armor back in order, it'll convince her to cool it. So yeah, that was obviously before the attack, and then afterwards. Oh, is this? There's the fat man. Now, where's the dickhead that I killed that had it, though? I mean, you wouldn't think that. I mean, he must have slid off the roof, and the fat man came through the hole. But I wonder. You know what? Tessa might be in power armor as well. Now, come to think of it.
Last mistake.
Something else.
Yeah, fuck it. I'd have to change.
We were getting along.
Valentine, did you shoot me? You prick. Curve gripper, eh?
Hey.
Oh my god, seriously? Why are they keep popping out the woodwork? And of course it collided with that because I can't aim for anywhere except the direct center. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of gunners here. If you start at the top, just like he said, you know, you get a lot better at it, but unless they come out to fight you, it's very hard to see them with all the streets and everything packed the way they are. Pharmacy. Gunner there. Okay, so we need to find the police station, which is this way. And we also need to... Oh, there's Tessa. Nick. Get the fuck out of the way.
Nothing there now.
Okay, so Tessa must be on the other side of the wall.
Hearing shit.
Oh, we got some dead raiders here. And that looks like a settler, yep.
Get a grip on yourself.
Okay, now I don't know if we can go through the building. We're gonna see if we can. But yeah, we need to find the apartments because there is... That's where Mama Murphy's stash is, which is a lot of drugs, which if
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
which if we need money later, they'll definitely come in handy. Long's terminal. What the hell's Long? Oh, right, the Longs. User Jung Long. I can't believe Mayor Jackson is actually trying to get the Minutemen out here based on Mama Murphy's drug-crazed hallucinations. Marcy tried to explain to him that she's just an old loon, and we've been refusing to sell her chems anymore, but she's even got Sturgis convinced. Now we're going to have to board and feed a bunch of freeloaders with laser muskets for nothing in return. Kyle's all excited. I'm going to have to break it to him that the Minutemen aren't actually like the stories he's heard. Can't believe it, she was actually right. Sloan and Irma were working, making repairs to the walls, and saw them sneaking around by that old warehouse. We tried to scare them off, but they were still advancing on the monorail stairs. Then, just when it looks like they are going to break through, the Minutemen actually showed up and drove them off. They're led by a man named Colonel Hollis, and Kyle is completely awestruck. Said he is going to join them when he gets older, and has been following them around like a puppy. I can't believe this. None of the reinforcements Colonel Hollis promised were on their way have shown up. The gunners have been trying to find a way to get through the wall daily now. To make matters worse, while Kyle was following the Minuteman patrols around, he caught a bullet in the leg. It only nicked the bone, but he's going to have trouble walking if we even make it through this somehow. Something's going on. We thought at first that another of the Minutemen had shown up, since it seemed like Colonel Hollis recognized him. The two of them went off to talk with Mayor Jackson in private. Not 10 minutes later, the man left, and Colonel Hollis followed him to the wall, shouting about what he would do to deserters. Was that guy one of the Minutemen or not? Well, if he's yelling at about deserters, it means that yes, but not anymore. Right? Like, that's what I would take from that.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
Yeah, especially, footsteps. But yeah, this is a huge location.
Who's
With
there?
a lot of fucking enemies.
Just noise. Just
Yeah,
noise.
Tessa, just noise.
Someone's out there. No need to hide. It'll all
I hate
clear
how
up soon.
unstealthy we are.
Let's rock! You are seriously fucked, you know that? You're dead!
Am I? DC guard helm. Well, I'll take that just because we don't really have it. Pulse grenade. Tessa's fist quadruples durability. Really? That's what it does? So that's a piece of Raider power armor. So I guess when we get back, we can
Think they're gone for good?
throw that on there. Yeah, Brick, come on, poke your head out. One of these days, well, since we're upgrading our stealth, one of these days we may be able to do stealth stuff. Maybe it's because Nick's with us. Because I know, unlike Skyrim, companions do screw you over in this game. But I don't know. Okay, so we're in the Quincy police station now. So if we can find our holotape, and a terminal that'll give us the location of other stations. Because if we can grab the other ones and just finish Nick's quest once he gives it to us, that'll be great. Oh, we actually have a holotape in here as well. This is useless. We went down into the parking lot and killed several of the scorps that came out, but there seem to be just as many today. We keep killing them, but they keep coming back. If we just keep away from them, they seem to leave us well enough alone, but Clint wants them cleared out of there. Rigged up some explosives in the parking lot so I could take a break and get up to camp for a bit. The power armor we found in that church has taken a beating from the scorps, so Baker helped me rig up some better armor for it. I was about to tell him how I feel about him, but the detachment we sent after Settler showed up kind of lost the mood at that point. Who is this? Just let me type, damn it. So this must be Tessa's then. I can't fucking believe this. That asshole Clint let those Minutemen get away from the Settlers. He says they gave him the slip, but how do we know he isn't playing one side against the other? He betrayed the Minutemen. How can we trust that he isn't betraying us now for a better deal? I still can't believe the Captain West gave that asshole of a command.
Look, Tessa, the orders come down straight from Captain West. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's still in charge. And why do you think he picked you to deal with those scorps down at Super Duper Mart? Now, maybe you got away with that shit back when you were running with raiders, but gunners stick to the chain of command. Besides, We wouldn't have been able to take Quincy without him, and you wouldn't have that sweet power armor. So get over it. Baker out.
Okay, so that's Baker's tape on presumably Tessa's terminal. Now, the thing is Tessa also has a tape, but it's on Baker's body, and he's the one we shot off the roof and haven't been able to find. So once we grab Eddie's holotape, which will probably be in the lockup, I guess, we have to head back to the church and see if we can find Baker's body to get that tape. Hey, dinner fork, cigar box. Alright, well, let's load our Protectron program. Override Alliance. Get the tape back. We'll activate him. Open any doors that are closed. Alright. Caruso arson logs. 2 bottles of Lil Devil lighter fluid recovered at scene. 4 bags containing remains of charred leaves recovered at scene. 8 insurance claim facsimiles mailed to precinct by homeowners for internal records. Eddie Winter holotape logs. Holotape 3, Quincy PD, that's probably one we're going to get. South Boston is Officer Doyle, but 7 we already have. Commonwealth Coast Guard will probably be the one that one unlocked for us then. Valorous trespassing logs. 1 surveillance tape from Arnie's A-plus interment cemetery. 1 shovel taken from suspect. And 1 paper complaint lodged by Miss Valois with Improved Enterprise Association against Arnie's A-plus. Trespass. So somebody was trying to... So Miss Valois filed a complaint and was caught with a shovel. Okay. So she went to dig up somebody. Tucker homicide. 1 pistol, 10mm, no print, recovered from Tucker and Son's funeral home. 1 surveillance tape of the parking lot, and 1 splatter report.
Powering up.
Alright.
On duty.
Let's see. So tape 3 should be in here somewhere. An overdue book. Whiskey. Oh, there it is.
Message to Robert Cooper. Bobby, we discussed this. You hooking up with your stepsister is your own friggin' business.
Got it.
But you talk in your sleep.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so somebody's hooking up with their stepsister and talks in their sleep. Alright. Man, if there's any gunners left, odds are they're gonna fucking obliterate this guy.
Protect and serve.
Alright, I see a tripwire here. Which means that this must be where the rad scorpions are. Okay, need to head back to the church though.
Door's chained up on the other end.
Crap.
Move along, citizen.
And you know what? We were already on the other side, but when I was looking at that door, I didn't actually see a door. Like when we were on the other side of the wall, I didn't actually see a door in the wall when I was looking. But there we go. Alright, the church. Is this the... No. Oh, there's the church. Okay, so the freeway is there, so Baker's body should have fallen over here if he slid off the roof, right? Oh, that might be him. Yay, I found him. Heavy combat. Sure. And Tessa's holotape. No, miscellaneous.
Fuck you, Baker. It's been over 3 years since I was in the gang, and I've been working my ass off, same as you. And this Minuteman asshole just turns traitor, and Captain West gives him command of the unit? It's bullshit, and you know it. You can't tell me you trust this guy. I may have been a raider, but I never rolled to my people the way Clint did. He's keeping us separated so that when he puts a gun at the back of your head, I won't be there to help you. Watch your back, Baker. Tessa out.
Alright, so that's more or less the only, like, things I truly care about, but I would like to find the apartments as well. I'm assuming this is the bar, that hole in the wall thing. Yeah. They talked about. Is that terminal on?
Sure don't make them
It
like we
is.
used to.
Was okay, but it's just an empty terminal apparently. All right. We need the apartments, but I don't know. This place is so big.
This isn't the.
Oh, this says for rent. That seems like it should be apartments, right? Wow, apparently I'm exactly as big as that post there. This can't be the apartment. Not a chance. Because yeah, there's one more like note in the apartment, but I don't know what exactly they consider to be apartments, right? I mean, they got so many walkways in that, like, I guess I can also turn on my light now. Oh wait, no, it's the door. I mean, that could be apartments, right? But I don't see a way in. I mean, I guess technically, like, any of this crap could be apartments. Oh wait, Mama Murphy's note. Here it is. We're actually in the right spot. I sent Sturgis to talk to Mayor Jackson about what I saw with the site. I mixed up another cocktail, and I could feel it starting to take hold. Want to see if getting the mayor to call for help changes the vision. Sturgis and Jackson have been, I'm going to assume, trying to get me to stop using, but that's that. For some reason, it was ripped off. All right. Now, also in here, jet there. There should be. Here you go, Mom Murphy stash. There you go. Alright, so that is Quincy done. There is still buildings that we could go into and everything, but that's everything that's even slightly important. As you can see, we've got both locations cleared. Also, the Automatoys factory is right here, which we do have a quest to go for. The Adam Cat's garage, which I don't think they're hostile. Now, they did, when I activated that, or talked to, when I used them on computer, it did mention a Coast Guard thing for the holotape. There it is, the Coast Guard pier. So we'll go and grab that next then, because it's like right there. I guess we'll level up and put another point to there. I guess where's Nick though?
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Nick,
Anything I can help with?
Huh.
is everything all right between us?
I'd say we're pretty darn good considering what we're up against. But there's always more good to be done.
Your thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
Nothing
Alright.
else for now.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should be so close to getting this quest, but I don't know if we need to. I'm going to look it up after we're done recording here. Because, like, I'd want to grab Deacon before we go to Covenant. If we're not going to be a prick about it. If we are going to be a prick about it, I definitely do not want to grab Deacon before going there. But yeah, either way, next part, we'll head to the Coast Guard place to get another holotape. We're getting closer to getting all of them. We may start, though, by going to the Automatoys factory that's right here. Since we do have a quest that we've had for quite a while now. Involving grabbing the Giddy Up Buttercup or whatever from it. So we might do that first, but I don't think the Coast Guard place is very big, so we should still be able to get it in. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.